you I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
What about this? Just a scratch.
Try that again. You can't run.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
This vein. So this is what everyone is fighting over. Mr. Svarog, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen so much
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your...
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire. They don't understand your actions.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations. Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, as evidenced by their presence here.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Zila, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again.
Observe, Clara.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant...
And more fashionably.
We must leave, Clara.
Please, Mills. Don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Here to crash the party?
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
One at a time. Let's rock! You won't get away.
This is our chance. Ha!
Come one, come all. This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Rules are made to be broken!
series of precise machinations.
Pretty good crowd today.
Try that again! Phew. Not bad.
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower. Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far. Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops. And, who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
That's quite the tone to take on our first meeting. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you...
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld. And now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of. Never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about...
Really? Sampo? You might as well try the Supreme Guardian.
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Miss Overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name...
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn...
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold, and Svarog is not against Wildfire. If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Don't judge a book by its cover. I myself have put a few centuries behind me. Would you be able to tell?
I'm familiar with over 20 long life.
Hey, would it kill you to play along?
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case...
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could...
what should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate. We have time. Let's get into the...
Again?
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda.
Hey, that's not very...
A few hundred. Have you seen that?
Oh, people with...
Oleg wants.
What do you think? Time to rest again. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think? Happy now? He's even starting to sound like you.
It has nothing to do with me. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was...
One of us should keep watch tonight.
keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself.
I'll keep watch.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg?
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia... Forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it. You don't need to worry about me.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
That voice again.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh? more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreams. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the... Your confidence actually makes me even more worried. This isn't like helping a child make a snowball. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers. I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I never thought that the underworld would... But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. That was a diabolical thought. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get. Which maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, just walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. This time I went for a walk like this, I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusation.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured, and as you know, the underground is lacking resources.
The situation as the fragmentum spreads underground, the town's resources...
Easy now, Zila. Zila and I actually aren't from here. I used to manage and...
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you...
Hold up. I never said you could...
People's lives are at stake.
Well,
Zila's lack of outright Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Let me think. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. Lastly, painkiller. These should be enough to get by for a bit.
metal plates and bandits. Let's go. If we leave now.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?